Welcome back. Well, that whole China-US issue is a breaking update on cnbc.com. And this time it's coming from the State Department, that it is the US State Department that has ordered the closure of the Chinese consulate in Houston. No other details immediately are available. Why?
That is the reason the market fell. Actually, it came in the morning, Surabhi. That's what I was explaining to you. That is the reason that that is the excuse that the market has latched onto. And now it will be interesting to see what happens.
If there's a statement or if there's any
exactly. So this is the reason that today you've seen this has come as a trigger basically for the market to correct. The market was top heavy, and you know what, the market in the morning had seen that trade immediately, that program trade. As soon as you hit 11,200, there was selling, and I was talking about this fat finger error or whatever, the free Nifty future low of 10,805. So the indications were there, but the market latched onto this news. That is quite obvious.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's get some more thoughts. And by the way, Nifty is down now almost 100 points. So the correction is really beginning to deepen. And in fact, if we look at some of the movers and shakers, Tata Steel, JSW Steel, some of these metal stocks are choosing to cool off. Vedanta. Mr. Tulsian, so we know the way metal prices have moved, base metals, ferrous, everything has moved higher. And I guess stocks have tracked that move. But what would your advice be, let's say, on a Tata Steel or a JSW Steel now?
So the same advice which we have been maintaining for last couple of months, expecting that we knew very well that Q1 numbers for the ferrous steel will really be very good, and for non-ferrous it will be quite dull because of the fall in the first, if I take on the non-ferrous space, fall in the prices of copper, zinc and aluminium both. But if you see the price rise, aluminium have risen by about 13-14%, zinc have risen by about 30%, copper are ruling at 2-year high on LME. So going forward, you have the positive view on the non-ferrous metal more than the ferrous metal seen coming in, because obviously in the month of during this monsoon, the offtake of the steel and cement both becomes lower, and obviously the numbers of the cement and steel companies will be seen good. Even JSW Steel, I'm not too positive on the Tata Steel, except for the domestic operations. The India operations will really be performing well, including JSW Steel, Jindal Steel and Power. We have seen good numbers, but I think that the ferrous metal sector is seen to be peaking out. So I'll be rather more positive, taking a call on the non-ferrous and maybe on a selective basis with Hindustan Zinc, because maybe the news flow of the Supreme Court allowing the residual stake sale of 29.5% of the government can also be a sweetener, and then the declaration of a hefty dividend, because company is sitting on 40 rupees cash per share. So taking these into consideration, and the surge in the non-ferrous metal prices, and more especially the zinc and copper, is giving me more comfort of taking a call on the non-ferrous space rather than ferrous space.
Okay, that's on the metal space. Mr. Tulsian, before we let you go, just wanted your thoughts on this correction that we are seeing in two-wheeler names. It's across the board, but led by Hero MotoCorp, down 4%.
Anuj, I think yesterday also we have discussed, and I have said that ahead of the Q1 numbers, we have seen the Bajaj Auto numbers. I'm not blaming the companies for posting the dull numbers, and that will be seen from all the automakers. And see the rise, in fact, which we have seen in Hero Moto having risen by about maybe more than 50% in last 45 days. So if you have this kind of rise seen coming in, obviously the profit booking will be coming in. So yes, the cautious view on in fact, we have been keeping the positive view on two stocks, that is Maruti and Hero Moto, and maybe third on iShare. But considering the Q1 numbers lined up ahead in the next 1 week to 10 days for all these companies, it is better to take a cautious view in view of the technical positions also seen slightly on the overbought side for all these auto stocks.
Okay, that's auto.